sorry, didn't notice you there. Then again, you didn't notice me. And when we make passes by, until the next time we meet, I'm hoping I can make you mine. For another man steals your heart. And once this beauty is mine, I swear we will never be apart. She walks by me every day. Her and love are the same. The one that's stolen my heart. And beauty is her name. Okay. That was that. Peace, peace, peace. So, in this reading, we will be referencing. I tried to do this video yesterday, and the energy was super weird. However, I'm gonna try to do it again and make sure the energy is calm. Usually, I wake up and I have readings to do. I don't like to do readings before I do nothing else. I want to do a reading first thing in the morning, and then I like to do other shit. I think yesterday, since I had readings, like actual readings, that I had to clear that energy, and now I can talk about this full moon energy. But yeah, man, it's a full moon. Shout out to Brandy. Shout out to the werewolves. But, it's an activation. And in reference to full moon, you're getting what you set your mind on 2 weeks ago. But if we don't remember what we did 3 days ago, it's hard to keep up with our intentions. And then in reference to how do we connect with source? How do we realize our intentions? Is a simple, pragmatic understanding. Your deepest truth is within you. Meaning that your goal or realizing your goal is found within you. What most people do is find some external measure or external goal or ambition to make them feel better about their life. But I challenge you to look within long enough or cleanse the gut strong enough so you can begin to vibrate and fixate on higher energies and frequencies. So the sun in Cancer, dealing with the intestines, digestive, the breasts, the nurturing, the ribs, the protection of our life force energy. Our life force energy is not in the brain. If you ever have a child, their brain function isn't all the way woken up. But what is awakened is their subconscious mind. And they exist in a realm where they're not thinking and using their brain. They're using their gut to reach out to mom. So their mom, they might cry, right? They cry because their gut is telling them, I need something in me right now. And since they can't think and communicate and say, I need milk right now, they'll start crying. And then the mom will think, okay, let me pick them up. Picking them up don't work. Shit. Let me put him in his rocking chair. Rocking chair don't work. All right, let me give him a bottle. All right, bottle. Or let me give him the breast. Okay, now he's not crying no more. Now he's all smiling and goo goggling. He must like food. There is no conversation though. Mommy, I need breast milk. That's subconscious mind. And day after day after day after day, the communication exists not on a conscious level between mother and child, but at a subconscious level. It'll get to a point where the mom will have rice and peas mashed up for the baby when the baby start crying. The baby did not say, Mommy, I need rice and peas. Right? They just understand at a subconscious level. But babies are in tune with their subconscious mind. because they don't have a conscious mind to be in tune to. But when we grow up and level up, we then tune in and tap into what? Our conscious mind. What else are we forgetting about? Our subconscious mind. We lose full connection to our subconscious mind. What do we know about grandma? Grandma cooked dinner on Sunday. Or grandma cooked dinner for the wedding or whatever. Grandma cooked some form of nutrition for her family. It was kind of her shit to do. Right? That's Cancer energy. Providing nurturing and energy for her offspring. But you don't do that mentally. You don't read a book. You don't study a course on how to take care of your fucking kids. You just do that shit. The baby crying is a frequency, it's a vibration, it's an energy, it's a point of reference within your DNA to figure it out. That's that. So, moving on. Moon is in the energy of Capricorn, in between Pluto and Saturn. Now, when you look at this first decan of Capricorn, it is the understanding and the vibration of your energetic body. Your energetic body is your fascia. It stays about maybe a centimeter off your skin. And then it's a centimeter within your skin. It connects your skin to every single nerve and muscle, right? And fascia is like when people get old. You ever seen an old person and their skin begins to droop, meaning that it's not connected to the muscles no more. It's just kind of hanging about. So that fascia is weak, right? The skin is weak. But when you young and your skin is tight, it's like you youthful. So in reference to staying youthful is not about putting on makeup, sis, more than it is about doing that inner work and that digestive work and watching that diet. Because if you do the diet right, you don't even need to worry about the external and the aesthetic. Your aesthetic is internal. But if you lose connection to that, everything is mental. Now you on makeup tutorials trying to get foundation, blush, eyeshadow, eyeliner, because you want to have a pretty face. I get it. But inside out though, right? Time is moving forward, but our body doesn't have to age. Shout out to Jay Plan. The toxins in our body is what ages us. But if we don't have a system to get rid of these toxins, ultimately we feel the effects of time. So in reference to a full moon, this is an energetic time for us to get our guts clean. And we want to get our guts clean, right? Because we want to tune in to the higher frequencies of the higher celestial conversations. And if we have a block internally, then how are we going to connect? So once again, the moon will be in the Uttara Ashada Nakshatra, while the sun will be in the Pushaya Nakshatra. So the body prescription would be to clear the gut, while the celestial prescription would be to connect to the larger ancestral forces of life. So let's deal with the sun energy. The sun energy is ruled by Jupiter or Brushapati Guru. And this particular energy is the first essential thought process for all mankind. The interesting thing about this divine spark is that it exists within you. However, your intestines or great snake is what blocks this guru or divine spark within yourself. So once again, it's very simple. Clearing out that gut allows you to tap into all of the cosmic understandings and entities. Because so if you like watch Abraham Hicks, She's not turning on the TV so she can find out. She's not going into a website, searching Google and saying, Esther is not saying, well, how the fuck do I channel Abraham? She's not getting on the phone, calling her baby daddy like, hey, Jerry, put Abraham on the phone. Actually, she's going within herself. But you have to be so clear within yourself to see the different entities and the different spirits and the different souls. But it's hard to do that when you're emotionally eating and clogging up your intestines and clogging up your arteries with grease, flour, and things of that nature. So once again, a physical solution is ultimately a spiritual solution. A spiritual and health might be synonymous. Spiritual health, sexual, all of these things might be the same thing. And in reference to your spiritual leaders who just will say, hey, you just need some sage, sis. You just need to join this sister group. All right, well, what I'm going to do about my gut energy? You just need to light this sage up. Don't worry about that. It's not about who you connect with on the external level more than who you connect with on the internal level. But if you got a whole bunch of bullshit in your gut and you're not tapped into the fascia, meaning that you're not tapped into what keeps you alive, you're not tapped into source, none of the things that you do externally are going to compare to what you possibly could do by simply putting the process of cleansing as a daily thing. Meaning that, so peep this hot shit out. Why is it normal for us to intake food, but it's not normal for us to get rid of it? That's some hot shit, right? Like, digestion is not even a thing. And I'll tell you what, we young people, we in our 30s, 20s, and things of that nature, we need to work on our digestion now. Because when we get 60, 70, and we be having to take fiber and all of this bullshit just to take a shit, constipation, and fucking hemorrhoids and shit like that, you gonna wish that you was in the process of cleansing in your 20s and 30s. And then when you look fucking amazing, when you 60 something and your friends looking like, a fucking gremlin, you can simply say, just because I ate, I had to get rid of the shit that I ate that wasn't going to sit well in my system. And I created a process of this and honoring this process. And this simple process has leveled me up. So now we're having a conversation on the different cosmic realities. I think we do a disservice. Black people, we do a disservice when we say, oh, let's do this. Let's come together, right? Let's do this. Let's do that. But then when we get to the function, we cooking ribs, chicken, hamburgers, hot dogs. And if you say cool, but then we don't have no process of getting rid of it. And then we want to say, oh, we had a great time. Did we really? Or did we just clog up our arteries a little bit more? Oh, we had a great time. That alcohol was so fucking good. Was it good? Or was it blocking you from your spiritual source? Just making it that much harder for you to tune in and tap into your digestive system. Tap in and tune into your solar plexus. That's the thing about Jupiter. It rules the solar plexus. But in order to see Jupiter, if you got your filter be clogged up with bullshit because you emotional eat. Meaning that you live to eat. You don't eat to live. So in reference to the Vishwadevas and the Vedic gods and all of the Vedic gods that exist within the Capricornian sphere, you would never be able to see them. Because when you feel bad, you run into goddamn Chick-fil-A. Y'all go to the Chick-fil-A, sit in the parking lot. That damn Chick-fil-A be so damn good, your ass double back into the parking lot. You don't tell nobody, but the ancestors be seeing you. And they be like, look, they all high and mighty on YouTube, but they can't get over that damn Chick-fil-A and that Polynesian sauce, though, hood. I say, man, it ain't my battle, but I get it. I used to get a big Buford and a smoking sausage and things of that nature and double Whopper with cheese and add bacon and cheddar and shit like that. I get it. I understand. I understand the insanity. I understand the addiction. I understand not being able to let meat away, but then at the same time, you then got to understand that meat has a consciousness that you absorbing. And that if one thing you absorbing, it's fear, it's trauma. You don't know how that goddamn cow got killed. It got took out in the most inhumane way. And it knew it because it was in a line of other cows, and it watched cow after cow after cow after cow after cow get took out. And finally, when it got to this time, it was filled with so much fear, terror, and anxiety, and it just crystallized within its DNA, got broke down to some fucking steak fillets, and you at a wonderful restaurant with a baddie, right? Absorbing fear and anxiety energy with some seasoning on top of it. Then washing it down with some spirits. And then you want me to make that make sense. Oh, I ain't making it make sense today. It's an internal process. And the shit that the world give you fucks you up. Nothing that the world can give you outside of you grounding and tapping into nature. Because within you is the divine spark of all of creation. But if everything is so important, more important at a intake level, at a Venusian level, at a throat chakra level, everything that I intake is based upon what I fucking want. And I'm in balance. I take sugar and I don't balance it with bitter. I take salt and I don't balance it with nothing that is, what's the word I'm looking for? Unacidic. And it's like you got to understand your body and your biological makeup and the things that you intake within your mind. And then the ability to say, you know what? I'm not eating today. I'm giving my digestive system a break. Because it's goddamn 10 o'clock. I haven't ate shit today because first of all, I was doing readings. And if I intake sugar or if I intake salt, if I intake food, that's going to disrupt my voice. And then I knew I was going to do this YouTube video. I don't need nothing blocking my transmission, fam. You don't need nothing blocking your transmission. Why? Because when you go within yourself, there is all answers and all solutions. But you give that shit up for a double cheeseburger. You give that shit up for a day on roof, Chris. How the fuck you gonna be eating goat and lamb and shit? And it's not like we in the fucking islands, fam. It's not like we eating to survive and we taking these lambs out or we got shit on the farm. Everything has been provided for us and handed to us and given to us for our destruction. And if we don't get rid of it, it just sits within our being. It's like my shoes is off right now. I can't stand wearing shoes. I walk bare feet in a minute. But once again, when you tap into the level of finding your inner beauty, you know your inner beauty exists and you can see it clearly. It's going to be very hard to relate to people on an intimate level. Because society has tricked us so much to look for ourselves in our partners that we don't know how to look for ourselves within ourselves. And then because we intake so much bullshit, whether it's through the mind, ideologies, food, sex, vaginal fluids, seminal fluids. See, this is a big biological and chemistry fucking catastrophe in reference to having a clear state of mind, being able to see the 33 within yourself. Hard to see your divine self if you got seminal fluids within your womb. It's hard to see your divine self when you got vaginal fluids in your urethra. And those vaginal fluids is fighting within your urethra. And every time you go to take a piss, it hurt. It ain't like you got an STD, but you got multiple energies of vaginal fluid within your urethra. Now, when you go to take a piss, it hurt. You using latex and noxonil 9, all of that shit festering within your goddamn your penis. And you want to see the God within yourself, and you can't get over the sexual part. After talking to hundreds of people, at this point, I'm so thankful that I put my sexual energy in the fucking trunk somewhere. Cause imagine if I fucked it up because I was trying to score and get some pussy out something. That would have ruined my whole ministry. I done put out books. I done did all types of shit. Keeping it in my pants though. Not having to deal with urethra wars and things of that nature. But I digress. You might not come down here to meet nobody, to fall in love with somebody. More than, like, that's 50-50, fam. If you dating and you going out and you meeting people, motherfuckers drunk, motherfuckers addicted to pills, motherfuckers will set you up, motherfuckers will do all types of crazy shit out here. And people will be like, no, you just gotta do inner work and do this and do that. No, people still crazy and they getting crazier. Meaning that it ain't no guarantees about no fucking relationship. What's the guaranteed relationship one could establish? The guaranteed relationship that one could establish is the relationship that one has with self. And tap into the deeper levels of the gods within themselves. And the multi-levels of gods and energies is tied into your DNA coding. And if you tapped into your DNA coding, that's the baddest, most beautiful woman in the world. That's the sexiest man ever. You think Idris Elba is something, get into meditating on your DNA code. And beauty is her name. So some deacon astrology real quick. The energy that the moon is into is the energy of change. Change is the Ouroboros. Change is the energy of chaos. Now, we speak a lot about chaos on this channel. What is chaos in its etymological sense, in its most simplest form? Chaos is the world moving forward. Like the sun in the processions, the sun be like, oh shit, I forgot my wallet at the crib, fam. Let me go back to the crib. I forgot my wallet. Trying to get me some goddamn blunts. Went to the goddamn store, left my wallet at the crib. Had to start the whole day over. It was 10 o'clock, now it's 6 o'clock, man. That's some crazy ass shit. It never happened. No matter where we at in life, time and energy continue to move forward through the cosmos. Our illusion says, based upon our memories, based upon, all right, you ever been talking to somebody and they like, yeah, that day you had on the blue sweater? And you like, nigga, I had on my Givenchy black and white sweater. What are you talking about, blue sweater? Dog, I don't even own no black sweater, blue sweater. You like, oh yeah, you right. That wasn't you. That was Jermaine's ass. Meaning that you can reference a memory and you think that everybody's on the same page. Here it is, your best friend not even remembering you in the same place, in the same time. So where you think people is cool and think people is your homies, that's not the way. We are taught that security, stability is all that we need to survive out here in these streets. But when COVID come and all this other shit come, it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? This is where you tap into the energy of Ouroboros. It's not about Christ consciousness. It's not about elevating your mind and being the best hotepery type of nigga more than it is to embrace and understand your chaos and your forward movement. Meaning that if you go outside, forget your wallet, it's no do-overs. You was meant to not bring your wallet. That's part of chaos. So whatever vice that you was going to spend on and whatever food you was going to spend on, guess what? Your ass can't spend it. You can't eat today. You ain't going to die. Whatever, if you forget your wallet at home, it ain't like you going to die because you forgot your wallet. You're going to be slightly fucking inconvenienced. I need my ID pass to get into work. You don't got your ID pass. They ain't gonna let me into work. Well, guess what? Your chaos said you ain't working today, nigga. You left your wallet at home. You left your keys at home, so obviously you're not driving. Walk to where you going today. Oh, man, I don't want to walk. It's the summertime. It's hot. Well, then you shouldn't have. This is chaos. Oh, my baby daddy, I got 4 kids, 6 kids, 7 kids, baby mama, da-da-da-da. If this is your reality, your chaos energy is saying that's what you needed to have. So you about to make a lot of money to support them 7, 8 kids. Obviously. So once you begin to accept and acknowledge your reality, that brings about a natural change, a natural forward movement. And this is perpetual every day, where you look at your partner and say, I'm secure in this person. This person brings stability. Once that person is no longer secure, no longer stable, you scratching your heads. And this is a large example, but you see it every day. But since y'all can cap on the internet and cap within your minds, there's no real realization and revelation happening, because we're building on stability and we're building on security. But in reference to occult thought, that is not how you build. You build upon chaos. You build upon forward movement. So Capricorn is opposed Cancer. So if you understand Capricorn energy is about forward movement, then you also understand where you're moving towards, your soul family, not your immediate family, not Ron Ron and Lam Lam's ass that you grew up with back in the days. To finally come back to the hood and level up your dudes. If I went back to my hood right now, they'd be like, yo, how much you I seen you on YouTube with them herbs and shit. I know you got peas on the low, Kyrie. I know you still selling peas. How much can I get a pea for? I'm like, fam, I can't go back to the hood. They'll think that I'm back. It's like back. And I ain't back like that. You can't level up people. If you meet them at the crossroads, fam, that's that. But your intention and ambition is to move forward. Internally and forward. Brishapati, ruled by Jupiter, expansion. So if I expand and the tree got to get knocked over for my expansion, so be it. My expansion is imminent, is necessary, and it's about releasing. So it's not me consciously and ambitiously thinking about how I can better my life. How am I going to specifically better my life? Through practice, by releasing the toxins that's in my body, within my intestines, within my skin. This is how I'm bettering my life. This is just from the study of the actual astrological placements. I'm not even this smart to think on this level, fam. I'm not even this smart. But the message is so clear and it's happening so much and actually living through it and going through it. I am who I am, but only because I've been practicing the energy of purification. That's what makes me feel so great today. That's the message that I have for you today. All things proceed from order to disorder. If you're moving forward and you don't look back, you tend to fuck shit up. Trees fall and shit. That's life. That's chaos. It's all disorder. But ultimately, chaos is universal. Chaos is source. So in reference to your ultimate ambitious goal is found in source, is found in chaos, but chaos is not negative, is not disorder, nor is it confusion, but is the primal divine spark of all creation, which exists within you. But if there's bullshit on the external that you're trying to get to, a level that you're trying to reach, you'll never realize that everything that you ever wanted was within you. And when you tried to find it, it was too much bullshit in the way that everything that I'm saying don't make no sense. So going within, listening to yourself is the actual rule. So once again, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. So the first status of love is the love that you have for your body. Huh. Your existence, you are an imaginary figure. You have no space-time dimension. You have no space-time dimension. However, your realization has been crystallized momentarily within a body. That body, thus, is your beautification tool. Boy, I got me some rose oil out here. I got me some beard balm. I got me some Dax waving groom. I got my goddamn barber lined up. I got my shit together. I'm working out because I realize that I cannot be a fat 40-year-older. 37. So every day from now until infinity, I got to make sure that I'm not a fat 40-year-older. It's not cool. You rarely see fat 50-year-old men. You rarely see it. So health for black men is so important, but not health in the aspect of just being healthy. No, motherfucker, love your fucking self. Get you some goddamn rose oil, moisturizer and shit. Moisturize that fucking skin. The human race, by for real. The skin moisture roller. Exfoliate. Sit in the bath, my nigga, with some roses and shit. With some calendula leaves and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stun on them one time. I bet you your spiritual bath gonna be way litter. Get you some candles, my G. Why do you think that you shouldn't love on yourself? Because you wasn't taught that? I wasn't taught that either. But once I began to love myself in a specific way of cleansing the body, but then being led to care about my skin, care about my hair, care about everything about myself, clip my goddamn crusty ass toenails and things of that nature. Now when I go out in public or I'm at the goddamn coffee shop or whatever, oh, I love your bracelets. Oh, I love your necklace. Oh, I love you. Da, 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 da. Been wearing bracelets, been wearing necklaces. I ain't buy no new clothes. Now everybody want to compliment a nigga and shit like that. Oh, why? Why? Because I'm realizing that you can't fake self-love. You either do that shit or not. So if I'm at the gym and I leave the gym and I just run out the gym smelling musty, smelling sweaty, there's no way that I can say I love my vessel. I'm going to go stand in the coffee shop line all musty and stinky and shit. Fuck all that. I got to sit my ass down, bring my clothes in with me to the gym, sit my ass down, set everything on my little table, my little vanity table, my little mirror. Shit, take my shower, listen to my music, take my fucking time. Because you a boss. You don't got to rush if you a boss. You ever had a meeting with your boss and he ever been on time? No, that nigga be 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes late. You like, God damn. You can't say shit because he the boss. Meaning that he not going to rush for you. Meaning that he on his own time. You on your own time. So if you too fucking busy to love yourself, what kind of boss is you? And you looking at your body as a separate entity from yourself. This is why health becomes so important. Because if your body is like out of shape, if your body is unhealthy, then how are you going to express the beauty of your soul? How are you going to be able to create? How are you going to be able to fully and be in love with life? And your actual vessel and channel and tool and instrument for its realization of vibration is fucking fat, out of shape, unhealthy, droopy ass skin. So it's simple, man. It's simple. But it's a slight disconnection. Minor disconnection. You say my body, meaning that you are the source to your body. But then you say, I have goals in life. I have ambitions in life. No, you have source to bring about that. Once you tune in and tap into your source, your goals magnetize to you. I'll do you one better. When you realize and you tap into the energy of love, people want to give you their phone number and want to set up a sneaky link with you and things of that nature. You start to be successful. It's a rapper. His name is ESTG. And I was listening to him like this year. I started listening to him. I like his music. I really like his music. Like, I be like fiending for his music. Like, I be wanting to hear his old shit. Like, that's like my favorite artist. And I listened to him yesterday, and he put out an album yesterday. Before he put out the album, I was listening to him. And for some reason, I tuned in and tapped into his story, and he is being led and protected and guided by his mom. His mom had transitioned. And it's like success, but he had a realization, he had a confirmation and a contact with his mom. And once that connection happened, his career skyrocketed. So what's the lesson in that? Your ability to connect with your ancestors in a real, loving, and truthful way, your success is imminent. His mother is his source. That is the womb for which he had came out of. Her nurturing and caring brought us the man that he is today. When you tap back into that, whether they're transitioned or living, when you tap into that Cancerian, mothering, nurturing field, your success is Capricornian. So opposed Cancer is Capricorn. Capricorn is the 10th house. Having the number one album is literally the most Capricornian shit ever. That's literally Capricorn 10th house energy. The number one album, fam, in the country. Not rap album, just the number one most bought album. ESTG. Bigger than life and death. That's what this shit is. It's much bigger than life and death. Your ability to connect and love with ancestors, because that's what you are at a non-physical level. You are and your ancestors are one entity, one source. Your goals are naturally reached. I'll do you one better. Before your spiritual journey, you could never perceive on a particular goal that was going to be satisfactory after your spiritual journey. See, before the spiritual journey, you might think, I need a big butt. I need a Mercedes Benz. I need a mansion. But after your spiritual journey, you might just say some wild shit like, I need peace. I need to release. I need to be at one. I need to be whole. And to a person who is outside of the spiritual journey, they like, what the fuck is you talking about? You need peace. Peace of what? A piece of churches? Let's go. $2.99. It's the 2 for 2 special. We get 2 pieces and 2 biscuits for $2.99. Let's go. You said you want peace. 2 pieces of chicken, right? You've been weird ever since you've been listening to that Hood Mystic nigga. How the fuck you want 2 pieces of chicken all of a sudden? I don't get you no more. And it's just like nobody's going to understand you, fam. So real quick, Cancer rules the breast, stomach, and ribs, your overall protection, your overall nurturing, and your overall digestive system. Capricorn rules the knee, but also the skin and the fascia and your ability to be your ultimate successful self. If you saw Will Smith looking like goddamn, who was an old face? Looking like Morgan Freeman one day, that shit would throw you to a whole loop. If you saw Jada Pinkett looking like Cicely Tyson one day, you would be like, whoa, I can't handle that. Meaning that within our minds, people got to work so hard. Like, these celebrities be really old, though, for real. Like, we old, but they older, fam. Right? But they got to, like, if they was, like, it would be career suicide if they just walked outside with no makeup. Y'all seen that meme of goddamn Jennifer Lopez? You walk outside with no makeup, you a damn meme. Part of your success is your overall skin taking care of it. Because you rarely see, even the older actors, they be having their skin together. You tell me a person with fucked up skin that's at the top of their level in whatever they do. You point them out to me. Charlemagne had to get his skin together. And once that man got his skin together, that boy was talking about black privilege, black news, and now I even heard he got a show on Comedy Central. A late night talk show. Why do you think he got all the success? I bet you he'll tell you. Since I've been going to my dermatologist, my career skyrocketed. Whatever the fuck you doing. I don't care what you doing. You could be a goddamn plumber. If you want your business to increase, start taking care of your damn skin. But how do you take care of your skin? Here's a short summary to help you understand why digestion plays a key role in your skin's health. It helps you absorb nutrients. The absorption of nutrients is an essential factor in maintaining healthy skin. The absorption of nutrients, not the absorption of barbecue sauce and buffalo sauce and Hennessy. Ain't no nutritional value in that shit, fam. Macaroni and cheese and shit. Lemon pepper wings, fam. The essential factor in maintaining healthy skin is the absorption of nutrients. If your gut isn't functioning optimally, it can't absorb vital nutrients your skin needs to thrive. We talking about success. Y'all just point out the fucked up skin person who is successful. And I stand corrected. I'm trying to think. I'm doing my hardest to think. All of the Photoshop and Instagram shit. I don't think you'll ever see a celebrity with less than flawless skin. I digress. Because I probably would be corrected on that. It's probably somebody with some messed up skin that I don't know. But from the references, points that I know, people be having that face together. Face. Does mugwort help with digestion? People take mugwort root as a tonic and to boost energy. People take the rest of the plant for stomach and intestinal conditions, including colic, diarrhea, constipation, cramps, weak digestion, worm infestations, parasite infestations. You definitely got parasite infestations if you're not happy as fuck right now. It's a parasite within your gut, making sure that your ass is feeling the way that you feel. You remove that parasite out your gut, you happy for no fucking reason. But I digress. And persistent vomiting. So morning sickness. Mugwort is a plant that is ruled by Venus and is ruled by the moon. The reason why mugwort is the herb of this full moon is because the first deacon of Cancer is ruled by Venus, but Cancer is also ruled by the moon. And I could never make this shit up, man. I could never be this smart to bring these connections into alignment. This was a channel in reference to this full moon of the herb that y'all need to tap into and the process that y'all need to tap into so y'all can get into a level of source. If anything that I said did not make sense, please bring it into my awareness before I finish this video. Because I want it to be so clear on how to walk into this full moon energy and the specific spiritual tools that could assist you and not my personal words. Because y'all ain't going to believe me. So, mugwort is gentle and hydrating, making it great for sensitive and or dry skin. Dermatologist Rachel Nazarian says mugwort is even a suitable treatment for eczema and psoriasis. Mugwort's anti-inflammatory properties effectively target irritated, dry skin, while mugwort's vitamin E relieves the redness on the skin. Basic mathematical functions in referencing to full moon energy. I hope this reading made sense and it helped you to know how you're going to spend this new moon and subsequent waning moon energy. Are you letting go of the toxic parasitic energy within you so you can see the divine within? Or are you just looking externally for the divine energies outside of yourself through your partnerships? And I hope it works out for you. But if that nigga ever let you down, if your girlfriend ever upset you and kick you out because you ain't on the lease, your soul is always available. And beauty is her name. Peace.